Oh my god, guys, guess what time it is? It's time for another orchid show. I couldn't sleep this morning. I woke up and I kept being awake because I was too excited about orchids. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, so this is Luisa's and my haul from today. We went to the orchid show and we went to a place called Hammer and Vine, which is super awesome. And these 1, 2, 3, 4 orchids here are mine. And then Luisa got a bunch of air plants and succulents and really just cool stuff. But the best thing she got, in my humble opinion, is this jewel orchid. It has very velvety leaves. They really shimmer. They're soft and wonderful to touch, and the undersides are red. And these are ones you grow for the foliage, although some people like the flowers. I don't personally like them, but I mean, just look at how cool this plant is growing. It's gonna be awesome, and she has to send me pictures someday, right, Luisa? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So let's look at the plants I wound up getting. So the first I'll show you is this mounted Dendrobium unicum. It's really cool. This one people say smells like Crayola crayons or tangerines or peach. So I'm very curious to see what this is going to smell like to me, because that's a very weird mishmash of descriptions. If we look at this, we can see this has some little nodes coming here. You can see a little bump coming out here. So it's probably going to bloom soon. But then I realized that this is also a Dendrobium unicum. It has more leaves and it's in a pot, so it's not mounted, and it has way more buds. And I saw this at the end of the show and I was like, you know what? I want to see it in bloom, so I'm just going to buy this. So I have 2 Dendrobium unicums. I'm going to see how I like one or the other, and maybe I'll sell one, or maybe I'll combine them on the mount. I really don't know. But I will try to put a picture of what the flower looks like here. And these have really lovely orange flowers, and as you can see, they're going to be pretty small, but lots of flowers. And the description of these orchids on Andy's Orchids is it might look dead, but probably isn't. So it's like these old canes get like dried up and weird looking, but they're not actually dead. You can see a bud coming off of this like horrible looking one. So I guess that's just one of this plant's quirks. Next, I got a Dendrobium antenatum. Now these can get really big, and if you have adequate light, they can supposedly be free flowering throughout the year. If I find a picture on Wikimedia Commons, I'm just going to put it right here. This is what it looks like. But I really love these because it has these little spirally antenna petals. And I'm kind of excited about this because if you look here, you can see there's a flower spike coming here and one coming here and another node popping out right there. But otherwise it doesn't seem to have a lot going on. But it does have a ton of new growths, which is really exciting. And let me pull this out. It has a little guy here. But what really excites, like is cool about these is that the new growths, I don't know if you can see very well, but the new growths have very like succulent leaves, and then the bigger the leaves get, the more they thin out, which is kind of neat. And finally, after the encouragement of Miss Orchid Girl just recently posting her video of the Iwanagara apple blossom, this is a sort of cattleya type. I saw one at the show. There were actually several, and I got one. I picked this based on, I just looked at all the plants that looked the healthiest, and then I smelled each one to see which had the best fragrance, and so I picked this one. And to me, it smells like strawberry milk almost. It has like a milky quality or some kind of caramely sweet candy quality to it, but it's definitely not tart at all. And this one is in really good shape, and these flowers are just to die for. They're really amazing. If you don't have one, absolutely get one. These are just gorgeous, and it's got another flower spike and a third flower spike coming up here. So this plant is in really good shape. Now, as far as things I wish I had done differently at the show, with the Dendrobium unicum, I wish I would have looked at every single plant and made sure that I didn't miss any, so I could get the ones that were bigger and more in bud than the ones that aren't. However, I'm really, really happy with all my purchases. If you have a local orchid show, you should absolutely go. You can get good prices on orchids, you can get seedlings, you can get all kinds of stuff that you normally can't find at local stores. So yeah, that's my orchid haul. I'm really happy. I hope you guys who go to shows in the near future also make videos, because I would love love, love, love to see them. And there's going to be another one in Portland coming up at the end of April with the American Orchid Society. So if you're in Washington, Northern California even, like if you really love orchids, you should come on. It's great. It's going to be awesome. So if you're there, I'll see you there. And if not, you're missing out. Okay, happy growing, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.